My name is Elizabeth and I'm a single mum who is basically starting over again. So a bit of background about me. I am a single mum to a 1-year-old girl. I work part-time. I do co-parent, but my co-parent is in the military, which means they are sometimes away for 5-6 months at a time. So co-parenting in my mind is a bit of a loose term because sometimes it is just me. Shout out to all the solo parents out there because it's hard work. So a lot of the time I am doing everything. I am currently in the process of moving house. I'm in a flat which I've been in for 13 years. I always had in my head that I wouldn't be able to move until I'd found a partner and I bought a house with that partner. That hasn't happened. And I got to the point where I was like, I'm fed up of feeling like I have to wait for somebody else. So I contacted a financial advisor, went through all that whole process, basically to see what I could borrow and to see what equity I had in my current home. And turned out I could afford something. Nothing big, but it means that me and my daughter can have a garden. We currently live in a flat. We can have a garden, we have an extra bedroom so that I can have an office again. And yeah, now all of a sudden we are moving house, hopefully soon, and moving into the next chapter of our lives where we will be kind of rebuilding things. Life didn't go to plan as we had expected, or I'd expected. So I'm learning what I want from life and that I don't need to wait for a partner for it, basically. I've gotten to the point where I don't even feel the need or want for a partner. I'm just going to crack on with things myself. I can buy a property on my own. I'm doing that. And we're going to go from there. So right now, most of my belongings and my daughter's belongings are all in boxes and in a storage unit. I'm having to live with very minimal items. And I just wanted to share ways that I'm bringing a sense of calm into what is a very messy, chaotic household at the moment, because we're in that limbo phase of getting ready to move, not yet moving, not got a date, but wanting to be ready ahead of time. So here are my tips. So tip 1 has been finding calm corners, as it were. The flat is a mess. At the end of the day, the flat is an absolute mess. But I've been keeping some areas as normal and as tidy as possible. So the sofa has stayed the same with its cushions and its blankets and its kind of coziness. That has stayed as is and will do right up until the last minute. Same with the beds. Every morning we get up, we make the beds, we make them nice, because again, they will be one of the last things that we pack. I then try to make things nice in some areas, so I might light a candle in the evening somewhere, or put on a scent diffuser, that type of thing, just to make some little areas of what's very chaotic at the moment nice, and keeping it the same right until the last moment when we do actually move. Tip number 2 for us has been keeping routines the same. Living around boxes is difficult, especially when you pack things and realise actually you need them, you need to unpack them, but keeping the routines the same has been really helpful. So my daughter will still go to nursery on the same days, I'll go to the office still. On our days that we're at home and I work from home, we keep the same routine, and it's only really packing and moving things to the storage unit will effectively be different to normal days. So up until I get the kind of go ahead for your moving, we're going to try and keep everything as normal as possible. Tip 3, I mentioned this in my last video, and that is having a packing room, if possible, has been really helpful. So my daughter's room has become the packing room. All of our stuff that's been packed or is in the process of being packed goes in that room, and it means at the end of the day we can close that door and not need to use it. So we're kind of closing the door on all of the clutter. Now, my daughter co-sleeps with me, she's only a year old, so her room really isn't of any use at the moment. So we can use my room to sleep in, and her room is that room. So if you have that extra room available, then that is definitely something I would say is really worthwhile doing, because it has helped a lot being able to just close the door on it when it all gets too much, and then go into the rest of the home. And tip number 4, going outside regularly. Every day we try and go for a little walk, whether it's a stroll with the pram or whether it's a walk down to the park and things like that. When things get a bit much, a bit hectic, we will just pop outside, a bit of fresh air, get the steps in, and it's like a reset button and come back to the chaos and carry on. But it is nice to get outside for a bit of a different scenery. So those are my 4 tips on how I'm making moving house slightly more bearable whilst living out of boxes. I hope you found them interesting and hopefully useful. If you'd like to continue following us on our journey as we eventually move into our new home and start our new chapter, it would be great if you could like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.